What's poppin' everyone? Markus is coming back at you with a brand new video. Welcome back to the channel, and for all you guys who are new, welcome. My name is Markus and my mission is to help you guys build yourself financially and to build the empire of your life. As you might have seen from the title, today we're going to talk about a bit different thing that I get asked a lot actually by both the Facebook group. If you're not a part of it, remember to go ahead and join it. There'll be a link down in the description, and of course for my subscribers, be sure to hit the subscribe button. But we're going to talk about if it's a good idea to partner up with some of your friends or somebody that you maybe met online to start a dropshipping store. It's maybe a bit of a controversial topic, and a lot of people are asking me about it very often on Facebook. So if I want to start a store with them, total random guy, I don't even know if I want to start a store with them, and so on and forth on. So we're going to talk about that in this video, so let's jump straight into it. So, just to tell you guys, I'm in my summer right now. You can see the settings is a bit different at the moment. Been taking some days down here to really go ahead and grind my business to the fullest. So, basically wanted to get these videos out for you guys, and I really enjoy providing value to you. So be sure to go ahead and like it if you got something useful out of it, or if you thought it was a great video. So, having a partner when you're starting a dropshipping store can be a difficult thing. And the reason why I know this is because I had one in the start myself. So started off with dropshipping. I've been in the e-com world since I was about 10 years old, having different, web shops and stores with my dad and my brother, doing different types of, gigs, small Bluetooth speakers and iPhone cases, etc. that we were selling online in Denmark. So really, really basic, really shitty stores and stuff like that. But we've been doing this sort of like e-com thing for many years, right? So, me and one of my friends at that point in college, we were bouncing between some business ideas, and we were thinking about what we wanted to start in terms of business, right? So it was actually my friend who came up with the idea that he knew about this concept called dropshipping. And I was like, I've heard like very minimum of it, and we researched about it, and we figured out, okay, Oberlo is the best way to go. That was what we started off with, and of course Shopify would be the platform to do it on. We started together with this dropshipping store. Everything was great. We started off with a general store, basically most targeted women, but yeah, general store with iPhone cases which has flowers on them, etc. blah blah blah, which is like Instagram with the cases. That was sort of like the vibe we were trying to do, but also more general winning product stuff. What happened then was that the fidget spinner maniac came, and we were one of the biggest sellers in Denmark for the fidget spinner, so that went super well. I think at that point, with like no really experience with Facebook ads and all this dropshipping thing, and we did around I think like 100K or something in dollars, which was amazing. We were blown away about the results at that point. And it was so fantastic, right? We were like floating on the cloud, and it was so great, and everything was perfect, right? And of course then it went down and everything went to shit that summer when basically fidget spinners went out of trend. Nobody wanted them anymore, and then we sort of like had to revamp the store. But that was just the background of the store, how we started it. So the specific partnership between me and my friend, like my partner, business partner, he was both my friend and business partner, which can be both a great and a bad thing. So first of all, of course, it's a great thing because you vibe in another way. You can talk about things that may be a bit better. You have a better connection because you're friends. You talk. We went to college together, so it wasn't like an online friendship. It was like a in real life person friendship, you could say. But what basically happened was I felt that I was doing a lot of the work, and that's maybe something that often happens. I don't know if you've been in groups in school or at work. If you have the different projects, sometimes you can feel that you're doing the majority of the work, and that was how it was in our partnership, and it just ended out with fading out. He went to university, I kept on working on our store, and the thing happened that when he went to university, he literally had like 0 time to work on it, and he figured out and that I was a bit pissed on how the situation was, and it just ended up with us actually agreeing with each other to separate our business partnership. And then me taking over the store and he continuing with his university. It all ended out great, but there's been plenty of other stories for other people where it has ended badly, right? Because we were friends, it's a lot easier, so there was no like hard, of course maybe there were some hard feelings somewhere, but I guess the idea is that it all went well. We like legal wise, I took over the company, blah blah blah, all of that. Long story short, there are no problems in that, right? Because we were friends, we knew each other, we had the same sort of like friendship network with other people as well. So there is nobody screwing each other up, right? So if you have started a store or started a company with some random people from a group, or from one of the comments from my YouTube videos, or like in the community in general of dropshipping, somebody might screw you over because you're both administrators. If you even have the same bank account or something like that, or if the other person has the bank account, you're just an administrator on all of the things, it's unfortunately really easy for that person to cut you off. So it's really important, first of all, to set up a contract about everything. So the whole legal wise of you both owning, depending on how you set it up, 50% of the company or of the store or whatever. And of course it would be the best to get a lawyer to look it through so there is no mistaken things written there. But to break it down, it can be a great thing. The good thing about it is that you can sort of like hype each other up when you have a business partner. That's something that might be a bit hard sometimes when you're yourself and you're your own sort of like motivation grind. You can't really bounce between with anyone. Of course, I have all of you guys in the group, and I have a lot of other business friends within the dropshipping network and marketing and everything, so that's great. But it's not really the same as if you had a specific company with another one, right? So that's some of the pluses and some of the pros, and your business partner might be great at something that you're not, and in this way you're really great together as a team. But it also depends on your personality, what you like, what you don't like, if you're able to cooperate with others and stuff like that. So there's both pros and cons of both things, right? Now it ended really well with my business partner, where we just went out of business together, and that went super well. But unfortunately, there have been some stories where it didn't went well, and people got super screwed. They get screwed over, right? Where the other person just took everything. So just a quick notice for you guys: it's important to think about that when you think about going into business with somebody else. That you should know them, or at least know that they have a great reputation in some way. If they're really engaged in a group, they might comment and post a lot of different things. They seem super, reliable and stuff like that. So it's just important that you think about all of these different things and really set up a contract how you separate before bad things happen. The most important thing is to set up a contract and agreement of how to separate from each other if you get in like a disagreement or you get enemies with each other. So it's important to take care of what could happen before it actually happens. So that's just super important, just a quick note for you guys. But I hope you enjoyed this video. It was a bit sort of like my personal experience and my business journey, how that went and everything. Be sure to be careful if you go into business with anyone. If any of you have any questions about it, you can always just DM me on Instagram or DM me on Facebook. The links will be down below. I hope you all have a successful and wonderful day.